Mashed potatoes and meatballs with mushroom gravy. It is important you start the mashed potatoes first. Your ingredients are 2.5 to 3 pounds russet potatoes, a tablespoon of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of garlic salt, a stick of butter sliced, 2 cups ice water. Now you're going to wash your potatoes well. Take a sharp knife and score each potato all the way around the center. Put them in a pot with a tablespoon of coarse ground kosher salt and bring to a boil. Once boiling, turn down to medium heat. It can take 15 to 30 minutes depending on the size. Knowing this, try to throw in potatoes that are similar in size. You will know you are getting close when you can see a white line start to appear where you made your score mark. While those are boiling, let's start on the meatballs. The ingredients are 2 cups hot water, 2 pounds of ground meat. I try to use a pound of beef and pork, 1 egg, half cup breadcrumbs, 1/4 cup dried shiitake mushrooms, 2 beef bouillon cubes, tablespoon of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of flour, tablespoon of sugar, tablespoon of vinegar, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 2 teaspoons of garlic salt, 2 teaspoons Greek seasoning, 2 teaspoons of black pepper divided, 2 teaspoons onion powder divided, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce divided, oil spray optional, tablespoon of butter or oil. First, get 2 cups hot water, break up dried mushrooms, add them to water, add bouillon cubes and set bowl to the side. Add meat, a teaspoon powder, tablespoon soy sauce, teaspoon of Greek seasoning, teaspoon garlic salt, 1/4 teaspoon cayenne pepper, and an egg to a bowl or the deep skillet you're going to make your meatballs in. Wash and dry your hands, then spray your hands with oil. Combine ingredients, make the 20 meatballs. Once you are cleaned up, get your pan hot, medium-high heat, brown meatballs on all sides. While the meatballs are browning, go ahead and be sure the bouillon dissolved. If it didn't, get a fork and break it up. Add your tablespoon of cornstarch, sugar, tablespoon of vinegar, teaspoon of garlic salt, and the other tablespoon of soy sauce, teaspoon of onion powder, Greek seasoning, all to the mushrooms. Mix until the sugar, bouillon, cornstarch are all dissolved. Potatoes are probably done. Check with a butter knife, and if they are, you want to use your hand strainer or slotted spoon and pull them out of your potato water and put them into a bowl of ice water. This will allow them to be manageable when you pull off the skins later. Check your meatballs. They should be brown. They do not have to be fully cooked yet. Go ahead and put all the meatballs out and put them in a bowl. You should have a pan full of wonderful fat, some brown crusty bits. If you did not if you ended up with a ton of fat, drain some out. If your meat was super lean and you don't have any fat, add a tablespoon of butter or oil. You need about 1 to 2 tablespoons of fat in your pan. Put your pan on medium heat and add 2 tablespoons of flour, a teaspoon of black pepper. Whisk together what you have. Use your ladle and whisk in a scoop at a time 3 ladles of hot potato water. Let it cook down to a bubbling paste. Then add your mushroom water. Whisk it all together. Once it is a thin gravy, add your meatballs back to the pan and let it simmer on medium until you're done making the mashed potatoes. You should be able to just pull the skins right off the potatoes and throw them into the bowl you're going to mix your mashed potatoes in. Once all the skins are off of your potatoes, and add your butter, black pepper, teaspoon garlic salt, 2 to 3 ladles of hot potato water. If your mixer has a whisk head, use that one. If not, use what you got. Put your mixer on medium speed for a minute. Taste them, adjust seasoning if needed. Determine if you need to add another ladle of potato cooking water. If you feel good about the texture and the seasoning, add your sour cream. Mix one more time on medium-high to combine sour cream and fluff. Now all that is left is to pull a salad out of the fridge and call it dinner.